from the south side of Chicago. Welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
White Sox baseball is next. Lance Lynn, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And now here is Jose Altuve. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And underway on the south side as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. His prior history in this matchup, he's collected 11 hits in 31 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Looking at his career totals, Altuve owns just over 1,600 base hits over his career. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
2-1. The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hard ground ball to third. Moncada has it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Astros nothing. Sox coming up. It's the 2005 Fall Classic all over again on Major League Baseball, the show. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit, but if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
So now here is Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Anderson.
Oh.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's 1 for 3. Now a changeup is bounced to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And into bat next is Luis Robert. First pitch on its way.
No, that's a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Lifetime versus this arm. He's got a batting average of .444. He also has 1 home run. Now the first pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Looking up is Jimenez. Gone! to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Up next, Kyle Tucker. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are two down.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. This is hit softly to third. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove, and he'll reach first safely.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Chaz McCormick.
Into the box, Chaz McCormick fouled off. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Gurriel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and two strikes. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Houston. Bottom of the inning now. And next, the dangerous power threat, Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder, Eloy.
First pitch on its way. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here it comes. swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's 1 for 5. Now the pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Altuve has it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 2 full. The Astros on top, 1-0. Stepping up is Martin Maldonado, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Martin Maldonado.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
Up. 1 ball, 1
One
strike.
out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. So here is Gavin Sheets, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's faulty.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Andrew Vaughn the next to bat, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Sheets gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley to put it away. Now here comes the runner from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch of the AB on its way. From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if you can gap something.
Down the first baseline. Gurriel picks it up. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. The show is back on the south side after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First pitch on the way. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And, oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. The next batter will be Luis Robert.
Leading off for the White Sox, the center fielder.
First delivery to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And that misses 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
So here's Jose Abreu. This will come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Fouled off. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Tucker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So there are two gone now in the White Sox fourth, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fouled away. Abreu is off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. White Sox leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in once again is Kyle Tucker. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Tucker stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He swings and grounds it to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And now Chas McCormick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. in the air down the line and left. Jimenez is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So two are gone for the Astros in the fifth. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Vaughn is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up, 2-1 Houston. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
First offering.
Hey, woo! 0-1. Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Bregman has a play. 1 down. Next, it'll be Gavin Sheets, singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
At the plate, Andrew Vaughn. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. Astros lead this one 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Down the third baseline, but this is foul. 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So now to the plate, Michael Brantley, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Here comes the 1-1 on the ground for Hernandez at second base, and there's one down now. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, who grounded out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Yordan Alvarez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The 0-1 offering.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And it's fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We return to Chicago after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Cesar Hernandez, and they could use a spark from him here.
The second baseman.
And now the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fouls this one off.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
0-2, here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2.
Oh, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a base hit on the line.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
The batter will be Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Anderson on at first, nobody out. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In now, Jose Abreu. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and we are tied 2-2. So now into the box is Carlos Correa. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Right fielder looking up. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game. And the Astros will move out in front here 3-2.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. Swinging a ground ball to third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up
Next, it'll be Chas McCormick. Flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. And Houston's taking a 3-2 lead. Last half of the 7th here. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. And right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping in next, Yoan Moncada. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on the way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Yoan Moncada. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
The batter, the catcher, Yasmani.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Christian Javier takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. Moncada leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Stepping in now, Gavin Sheets, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One and one.
1-1.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Hit down the line at first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next, here is Andrew Vaughn. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the first pitch. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Tucker waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Michael Kopech has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 34, Michael Kopech.
Now at the plate is Martin Maldonado. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Kopech is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and working his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another 2-2 offering. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Looking up is Jimenez, and they have taken the lead. So a solo shot down the line in left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
One out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The third baseman, number 2.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As a look, now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
That's a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in.
He takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now a 4-3 Houston lead. Kendall Graveman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Kendall Graveman.
Ready now is Cesar Hernandez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Second baseman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Pitch on the way. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
No, that's the ball. 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Luis Robert. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Garrett Crochet enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch on its way. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Next up for the Astros, Carlos Correa. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Crochet, just 21 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. Now the 1-0. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike. Kyle Tucker will be next. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Kyle Tucker gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
No, it's a ball. 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Ryan Presley comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here comes the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu.
He's set. Here it comes. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Tucker is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
To the plate now, Emo Jimenez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and two strikes now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Hit hard but foul. Now another 1-2, and that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect, and when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. The White Sox down to their last strike. Line hard deep into left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Houston came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Christian Javier gets the W on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.